Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Denver Broncos.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now the second-year man back from injury. It's Breece Hall.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. And they'll send Williams in motion right.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep and a play action now for Rodgers.
Got his man. It's Williams. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Throwing now is Rodgers.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Here's a quick throw out to Mims.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Strong.
And this one complete again to Mims.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The Broncos at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Looking to throw. Strong. And that will be incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Able to power through. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. It's caught inside the 25. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd and 5.
Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The leg work there getting him the 1st.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Hall on to give up the middle.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
They'll try to run it here with Hall.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A last series form, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Strong. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
Conklin's first season in New York saw him match his production from Minnesota almost to the number. And the Jets, they will happily continue to take those numbers as he delivers again with a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Hey, 88.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown.
Breece Hall
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early? And now off to the races, down the right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 31 yards there and a 1st down. Right when he pitched that to him, it looked like he had a good numbers advantage on the outside. He did, and it turned into a nice game.
Allowed his vision to take over, too, because he was able to pick when he put his foot in the ground and took off upfield because he actually had options. Could he go now, wait another second? It really didn't matter, but he chose the exact right time and turned it into a big-time run.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw again.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers.
Yeah, he'll find Hall.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Jets first down. Back north.
On first down, Rodgers.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. And he's out right at the 25. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Strong. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Operating from the gun. Strong. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Rodgers now on 1st down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw.
This one finds Wilson downfield.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. On the handoff, McLaughlin.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15.
To throw on 2nd down. Strong. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark, because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
A throw over the middle taken in.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Strong. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Rodgers now to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. And out of bounds right around the 20. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit.
But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now he's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
The give is to McLaughlin.
And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes, we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
On 3rd down, Strong. That is caught. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Strong.
That's into the hands of McLaughlin.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has. To throw on 2nd down. Strong. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll look to throw again. And now here is another interception.
Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right.
This one complete to Tonyan underneath.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall.
Ooh, the juke. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down, New York.
Right now, you got 58. 58.
They'll give to Hall. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
26.
Throwing is Rodgers.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown. Tyler Conklin, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Jets are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Zuerlein now for the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Jets 28, Broncos nothing. Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Right back to him on first down.
And he'll get this to the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Strong. He's going to look deep down the field. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point.
brings up second and
Just 2
4.
minutes remaining here in the fourth
36
quarter of what
yards.
has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Hall.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And powering through at the 35. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.